Hello Taurus, and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 10th to the 24th of January 2022. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Pythia Botanica oracle that I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Taurus for the 10th to the 24th of January 2022. What messages are here for Taurus for the next 2 weeks? What does Taurus need to know at this time? Pick a couple of cards and let's see what you get. From ash, this is rising from perhaps a defeat, rising up from the ashes, renewed, full of energy and shining out once more. And you've got connect with bindweed, which talks of perhaps reconnecting with others, networking, getting out there, making connections. So you've got rising up from ash and making connections with connect. That's bindweed and fireweed. But let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Taurus for the 10th to the 24th of January 2022. What messages are here for Taurus for the next 2 weeks? What does Taurus need to know at this time? And this is the lovely Northern Animal Tarot, which I'm using today to draw an 8-card spread for you, Taurus. And the first 2 cards will depict you in your current situation, where you are now. And then the next 2 cards highlight the challenges you may be facing at this time, with the next 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the final 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome to your situation. It certainly shows the energies that you'll be moving towards. So let's see what you get. You start here with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. And your challenges, the 7 of Swords and Strength, with the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Swords as your guidance. And you move towards the Fool and the 8 of Wands. That's lovely. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles, this is about making slow but steady progress in some endeavor. Being willing to take time and being willing to put effort and devotion into something, because it can bring a lot of fruition, stability and abundance and prosperity even. So this is a nice, slow, plodding, but worthy energy. So let's see, with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, this speaks of, it's a very nurturing, these two energies together are nurturing. Now, that, interestingly enough, the Queen of Cups is the softy. This is sort of, well, highly intuitive, but also very emotional, very indulgent on an emotional level. Whereas the Queen of Swords balances that with her logic, her discernment. This is perhaps someone who has in the past suffered some sort of pain or defeat, and through that suffering she's gained wisdom. So it's about using your past experiences wisely. Interestingly enough, the Queen of Swords is sort of more of a detached energy, you know, unemotional, whereas the Queen of Cups can be overly emotional. So it seems where you are now, there's perhaps an endeavor to balance the callousness or the crust that may have formed from some sort of pain and difficulty with reconnecting with your emotions. I get a sense of like trying to find yourself after some difficulty, and sort of really sort of it brings in the from ash, this reading, and we'll see that as we come towards your outcome cards. It sort of shows, to me, I get a sense of assessing your situation here, trying to reconnect with how you feel without losing that sense of strength and discernment, you know, wanting to carry that lesson with you, so that, you know, it's almost like wanting to delve into your emotional side again, but on the other hand not wanting to make yourself vulnerable because of the pain that has caused in the past. And your challenges here is realizing your strength that you still have, you know. With the Strength card in a challenge position, this speaks of struggling to get a sense of your position, of your power, your inner power, your own inner strength and vitality. Perhaps you're feeling a little bit run down as well. And with the Seven of Swords, it's sort of, this is a card that speaks of deceit and theft, but it also talks about going under the radar, you know, moving quietly, stealthily. So looking at everything together, it's almost as if you needing, you know, your challenge here is to work through something that has robbed you of something, or a situation in which you feel you were unfairly treated, and overcome that sense of victimization by tuning into your own strength, getting a sense of your own wholeness, feeling whole again. Your guidance sort of suggests you move away from something that is no longer fulfilling, something that was once, you know, that you once put a lot of trust in, has left you feeling wanting. And your guidance here is to follow your intuition, to move to a higher perspective, to move to something better, something more fulfilling. So it's about, it sort of suggests you leave something behind, let go, and put your focus on a higher goal. And it sort of reminds you with the Four of Swords that you'll recover from whatever this difficulty may have been. You'll regain your sense of strength. See here, it's in alignment with the Strength card. You've got this recuperation, healing, recovering, and actually finding a new dawn. If you look at the lovely picture here, as this crow rests, he finds, you know, a new dawn, a new day is dawning. There's a new horizon, new hope, new strength. And again, that sort of speaks of the fireweed. So perhaps when we look at the Connect Oracle card, it sort of speaks of perhaps you became entangled in something, too caught up in something, and now is a time to let go of that and find your own independence. Find your own truth. And if you're able to do that, you're moving towards a wonderful new beginning. You have the Fool card as your outcome cards. This sort of shows taking this departure, taking this leaving and moving towards a new beginning to a higher level. And the Fool is willing to put his trust and his faith in fate, in what awaits him. He's sort of willing to take a gamble, a leap of faith into something new, something that sort of makes him feel alive and reborn almost. And with that, open communication opens up and things begin to move swiftly. The Eight of Wands speaks of unimpeded action, so it's almost like where you may have starting, you know, you start off feeling a little lost, a little down, drained, that you, with the help of the guidance here, sort of urging you to move on and leave whatever it is that no longer serves you behind, to move towards a higher purpose. You find recovery. You regain that youthful, innocent sort of sense of adventure and move towards that with faith and hope and enjoyment. But it sort of does show you moving towards something where you're not sure of the outcome. And it's sort of, it's linked with things moving swiftly. It's almost like as you get going, everything just falls into place and things start happening quickly, perhaps even too quickly for comfort. It's almost like, you know, as you rise up again, a sense of renewed vitality and joy and hope in the world really pushes things forward. So this ploddy energy of the Knight of Pentacles sort of suggests that even though you may begin feeling a little slow, a little down, if you set your sights on your goal and are willing to work and dedicate your time and effort and really put your focus into something new, something you can build up. And for some of you, the Knight of Pentacles may even suggest a new job, which, you know, it sort of fits in with the Fool's journey, starting something new, starting as a newbie in something, and finding that this sort of really opens things up for you. So to sum up then, it shows the cards sort of show you trying to balance yourself, trying to regain your sense of balance after some sort of difficulty in which there's been a feeling of being cheated or deceived in some way, something that may have sapped you of your energy. But finding that new direction and being willing to take things slowly at first, you'll soon find your vitality beginning to rise up again, and you start a new journey, this moving away from something that has become, that may leave you feeling discontented or unfairly treated, throws you onto a new path, a new adventure, and you sort of rise up from that feeling, that down feeling, and find a renewed strength and vitality and move towards accomplishing a lot. And, you know, this sort of may be new connections for you as well. The Eight of Wands often speaks of communication from afar. So overall, it's really good. So it sort of suggests you recovering from something that was draining and difficulty, and sort of had an unfair taste to it, and surprising yourself by how quickly you can move forward as soon as you get that sense of direction. So there you have it, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks. And God bless you till we meet again.